Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Path of Exile. It is the Essence Prophecy Challenge League, and in between episodes here, did a little bit of shopping. First of all, in the hideout, I didn't realize where Eleuron was hiding last time, because we were here and he was just off screen, just down there. Anyway, since he's level 3, he will go and sell me skill gems. I've actually bought a few, none that I'm planning on using now, but the currency wasn't too bad, and, you know, just future-proof ups for later characters and things like that, which sounds handy-dandy. Anyway, we're going to go back to murdering. Oh, right, that's the other thing. By talking to him, I was able to get the blessing font over here, which is, his ability is to give these modifiers to amulets and rings. This is on top of whatever else they may have. I'm not going to go and do any of this right now, but they are really, really wonderful little upgrades. Anyway, we are going to do way forward. We're going to go to Western Forest. We're going to go and kick the snot out of some random soldiers over here on the western side of the forest. If you recall, in Act 1, when we escaped the prison, we were going to walk down a road, and I told you that the road was going to be blocked. We got distracted before we actually got the roadblock animation. Basically, we'd be chasing Piety, and then she would go and sort of collapse the road, and then we'd have to find another way around, which we ended up doing, but we didn't do the roadblock animation. Anyway, what we're going to do here is we're going to clear the roadblock from the other side, and then I believe we can go back to the Act 1 town. Okay, my computer's been sitting idle for a bit, I just realized, so now I just have to, like, reload some of the art and animation and models. Alright, hard drive has calmed down. Good. It is nice. It used to, like, the load times in this game used to be, like, apocalyptic. Now they're a lot better because they tend to load a lot more things dynamically, but if you've been sitting idle for a while or on your first boot, things can feel a little bit laggy right at first. Alright, let's pop this. It is Rogue. Guarded by a Rogue Exile. There she is there. Potentially going to be very dangerous. Killing my zombies right away. Let's do a little corpse explosion. Okay, that's her loot, which is different from the loot that we got from the box here. Just a bunch of currency. Nothing particularly huge, but it will do. Rare ring mail code. Anything else we're looking for right now? I don't think so. You know, I don't know if we have a sapphire ring yet. We may want to keep her around just to see. I may actually want to keep a gold belt around. This gold amulet may be worth 17% rarity. Ain't bad. What's the modifier on it? Oh, not portal scroll. More spell damage doesn't matter. And more rarity of items found is interesting. I'm not going to go and do that. It is, like, you know, Magic Find is great, but I like it as a bonus to stuff I already want. So I'm not going to use that as is. Superior Cleaver, House Superior, 12%. That makes the passing grade. Again, I'll pick up anything with 10% or more quality. We got a rare here. Alira's Blood Guard. Alright, we're back on the Alira map. I wonder if we went back to the rogues' camps, if they would be there or not. If they'd respawn, would they be aggro right away? I mean, that would sort of make sense. Let's get another zombie, and then keep on moving. These are the Explodo guys. Surprise, my guys explode too now. So just keep following the road, and anytime now we're going to fight some soldier types. There it is. So there's going to be a specific name dude over here. Actually, no, these are more bandits. Never mind. Hey, look! We're in Diablo 2, Act 1. It looks like, but this is just flavor text. But it looks like the, what's the stone ring called in Diablo 2? You know, where you fight Rakadishu? There we go. Kill the Blackguard. There's Captain Artillery. Uses Cleave, Double Strike, Resist Elemental Damage. That's going to be fine. Shush! We're done with the Proclamation. Kill you, pick up this. And then we get to activate the seal just on the other side over here. Clearing these guys. Still got all the zombies. Do this. That'll clear the roadblock. And then, yeah, talk to Bestel, who is in Act 1 for the reward. We're going to hold off on that temporarily, because what we're looking to do now is go to the other zone that's connected here. We've got to fight, I think, big giant spider for a toothpick, basically. Explodo guys. I don't think they explode on death. I think they run up to you and then try to explode, so as long as you kill them quickly enough, they won't actually detonate. Now, this is not particularly a burst damage build that I've got going on here, but it seems to actually be doing a pretty good job of killing them right before they can trigger their explosion. So somewhere in here, there should be another map for us to go to. More skulls. I really want Spell Echo. I want Melee Splash and Spell Echo. I don't know which one would be most helpful. I guess for single target damage, the Spell Echo would be better than Melee Splash. Melee Splash is going to be really good for our AoE clear, although I gotta say the Spell Echo is also going to be pretty good for that. So either one is probably fine. Probably a couple of sections where the Melee Splash is better, but I'm willing to bet Spell Echo is better overall. I wonder, since we are a witch, there's probably a better chance that we'll get Spell Echo as a reward to some sort of quest somewhere than we would the Melee one. We just might be able to buy the Melee one from one of the masters. I'm going to check the middle of this area over here. I mean, we may have uncovered it all, but it's possible that there's a little spot over here we didn't correctly spot, and we are looking for a cave entrance somewhere. So far... Okay, not here. It might be in the north. Like, it looks like it connects to the south, but the connection's a little bit odd for this, so it might not be where you expect it. Hey, Jeweler's Orb. Nice. Jeweler's Orb, I believe, re-rolls the number of sockets on an item. Now, the number of sockets is limited to the item level, and certainly the type as well. Okay, there's a Lyra. That's not what we want to do. Although she's still there again. There's that portal I accidentally opened. Run, 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 run. Zombies. I like how a couple of zombies are walking around with arrows in them. That's fantastic. Got some Explodo guys. There's the explosion. I think they did take out one of my zombies. There we go. Little offering. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to getting a haste gem as well. It's not a that's not a support gem. It's just an aura. Yeah, we'll pick that up for quality. And we really don't care about the weapon whetstones on this character, but on other characters it's right. It's really nice. And I'm not checking everything. The filter that I'm using, actually, I believe by default only, in terms of like showing items that match a certain quality, they only show explicitly things with a quality of 20. 2 zombies down. And it's just like other things are happen to be showing up the items here with some quality because they have sockets or the right type or whatever. My old filter used to just show everything with above 10. This one will miss some things that are, sitting at 12 or 13, and that's okay. We don't need to pick up all the things, but I'll make an effort to grab some anyway. I could summon my skeletons whenever I want, but doesn't seem to be much point in doing that. So where the hell? I'm surprised we didn't find the entrance. You guys are all exploding. There you go. You can see them, like, hunker down and get ready to explode. Ah, there we go. The riverways? No, that's backwards. That's not what we want at all. Grr, and there's not going to be anything over here, but for the sake of completeness, I'm going to check that corner. Huh. Well, it's got to be some more here. There might be something specific about the environments for the opening, and like maybe if I, knew that, maybe I'd be able to filter my map in and out. And just know what I'm looking for a little bit faster. I thought it was one of like the denser, more woodsy areas typically, but I'm not sure. Do you want to keep coil ring around? I don't think so. We've got a few in the bank. Again, I think there were recipes and I didn't actually look them up, but we'll see. As far as I can tell, by the way, the mission to upgrade, what's our shield here? To upgrade Springleaf into the Oak might actually be a merciless difficulty mission, by which point this item, like even the Oak, would be completely obsolete. So I should really be looking to like replace this item at some point. I mean, it's fine now. It doesn't really do anything. It's got a little bit of elemental resist. It's got a tiny bit of armor and energy shield that's almost not worth talking about. The life regen is potentially fine, but really doesn't come up that much anyway. So the reduced freeze, I guess, is okay. But yeah, it's really not like a critical item. It was a fine early one because it doesn't have any real level requirements. Like what, level 7? That's nothing. But we should be looking for some sort of replacement. And the nice thing about this is that we really have... God damn it, I keep getting magic mana flasks, not magic life flasks. We really don't have any specific needs. Like, normally I would be very concerned about getting, I don't know, anything like, spirit shields that increase my spell damage. Well, spell damage doesn't matter with minions. It means I'm really... What's good and bad about this build is that we're really not very item dependent. Beyond the staff, certainly. And I think there are some items, in particular, I believe there are helmets that have something like +1 or +2 level to minion gems in this item. That sort of thing is very, very valuable, so that's what we're looking for. But other than that, we're basically free to just pile on, say, a bunch of life. Spellcast might not be bad for, like, increased casting speed might not be bad for spamming out these skulls. But, like, see, this quartz wand 22% increased spell damage, triple link blue. Actually, just based on the triple link, I might keep it around for now, and consider crafting it. But, you know, that one, you do that and maybe craft something that's got even more spell damage or a bunch of crit or something. Oh, there's another skill gem. That's a decoy token. You put it down and people attack that instead of you. But that's not going to be terribly important with our current build. We've got plenty of things to attack. I suppose we could put down the decoy token and potentially draw damage away from our zombies, but, I mean, who cares, right? Next level. So, I got my minion instability. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing back over here and work my way to this jewel socket, because, what's my current armor? Current armor is 70. That jewel I'm going to put in here is going to give me 50 extra armor, which is going to be huge. Now, armor, in a sense, has diminishing returns. It depends on how you look at the math in terms of, like, total damage avoidance. Because right now, we're at 13% physical damage avoidance. If we got another 70, for example, we wouldn't go up to 26%. But it's more like every X points of armor decreases the damage you take by 1% relative to what you're currently taking. So it looks like a diminishing return overall. Ooh, that's worth doing. 20% monster physical damage reduction, 10% increased quality, plus we potentially get a Veil Orb or Veil Skill at the end. So we're going to do that. The physical damage reduction does actually suck for us, which is weird. Normally as a witch you wouldn't think of that. But our ghouls do entirely physical damage, and I believe half of the damage from our flaming skulls is physical as well. So we're definitely going to have our damage nerfed a wee bit over here. I do still have the fireball, although it's not currently mapped to my left click, so let me go and get that in there. This guy eats corpses, which is kind of annoying because, of course, I want to raise the corpses, but also every time he eats a corpse, he gains... I think he gains more power, but he also, I think, with the corpse, he gains the ability to do the his ranged attack. So far, no one's died, but yeah, it feels... Let me go and sacrifice some corpses here. Thank you. It definitely feels like we're doing less damage overall. Feels like it's slower to go through this. So all iron rings, I believe, all of them. I'm not sure. I think they all do 1 to 4 damage, but there is still a different item level based on when they drop. And if you ever want to enchant iron rings, you want to probably, or craft them, you know, like use the items that turn them to magic items or rares or whatever. You probably want to get higher ones so that you can get more powerful modifiers. On the other hand, the higher modifiers might, like, whereas an iron ring normally has no level requirement, the higher, if you make it a rare, then it might. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if this 100% applies to iron rings. Let's see here. Item level. Yeah, level 19. And I'm sure that our other iron rings are lower. So there is, not all iron rings are made the same, even though I believe they all have the 1 to 4 damage. Maybe at very high levels, they get a slightly higher base perk, but I would be surprised. Oh, we got some little glowing spiders. Let's go ahead and raise another zombie, and then explodify corpses. And actually fireball these guys. They're very tightly covered. They have Mark of Cannibalism. Ah! We have a non-magical 2-stone ring. I think what we're going to want to do is make this guy into a rare. Is it plus 13% to both? Yeah, not as high as some of the others. We could also check eye level. But again, I'm tempted to use, especially these very low-level essences. Because, I mean, it's a 3-to-1 to go from level 1 to level 2. Then a 3-to-1 to go from 2 to 3, etc. I assume that ratio stays. But it means that you actually need... The level 1 marks are basically worth nothing. So I'm going to be quite happy making a rare out of one of these resistance rings. There's where we're going, that veil letter. There's always like a letter or a monument or some damn thing next to the altar. Maybe it's always a letter. I'm actually not sure. And there will be a unique over here. So I'm going to precast a bunch of skulls. So it's just spiders now, which is good. We'll go and give a buff to my dudes. Rip through these guys a little faster. They still have the 20% physical damage reduction, which is very meaningful. More zombies. More zombies. There we go. Oh, there he is. So what are you up to? What do you got? Resist elemental damage, resist chaos. And you're resisting physical because of the zone you're in, which is kind of shitty. You know what we need? Bunch of skeletons! And then I'm going to buff my dudes by exploding corpses, which means no zombies, but... There we go. I think he was raising skeletons, actually. Yeah, he definitely was, which is unpleasant. Any corpses around here? Not enough. Alright. Really? That... Portal scroll. Do I not have any wisdom scrolls? Oh, no, they're over here. Scrolls of wisdom. So... More armor while drinking the mana. That's not terrible. Right, you were quality. You know, maybe saving you for something. Okay, we've got space for the iron circlet. We should look at that. I don't think I need any 20% quality there. Grab the Veil vessel. Veil Ice Nova. So big ice explosion around me, actually, which is good. I guess we're going to go to town now, because definitely there will be more loot in this area, so we may as well go and dump our load. Hehe. I'm 12 and this is funny. Do-do-do-do. Come on, forced encampment. Load faster. I know. Gotta put this on an SSD or something. Wisdom this. What do you got? Hello, +1 level of socketed minion gems. The rest of your abilities suck. It would mean losing the 27 life and the 16 fire resist, which ain't nothing. But I think we gotta. Problem is, it's only got one socket and it's in the wrong color. I don't know how many max sockets we can get on this. Path of Exile, number of sockets. Number of sockets. Thank you, Wiki. Okay, so it looks like the type is independent. Like, the item type doesn't matter for number of sockets, other than there's a physical limit. So a helmet can have up to 4, but it depends on its item level. So if I pick this up and do a /item level, this is a level 21 item. So it can have 3 sockets. If it was level 25, it could have 4. 3 sockets is enough for now. Is it worth spending some items crafting this? Well, when's the next time we're going to get a socketed minion gems item? We might get very lucky and get one, you know, the second level 25 items drop. Probably not. All right, I think I'm going to go and do some crafting on this thing. It might be absolutely insane. Not going to disagree. So, there we go. Now, 20% item, giving us the armor scrap right away. Very good. We'll keep this around for now. That's a rainbow item. Excellent. It's a fair amount of armor. I don't want to have life. I don't know. It's kind of irrelevant. It does have a linked socket, but I'll just toss it for now. That's going to be fine. We're going to maybe keep that strength item around in case we need it. I'm going to sell that gold. Amulet here. That's okay. And that's not bad. We'll maybe keep it around just in case. We'll see what happens. All right. Let me sell this. Let's go and... What am I doing? Quality weapon. It's quality. Quality. Wow, we got to make some room real soon in this, but that's going to be okay for now. In this tab, I'm just going to set this aside, because I'll clearly be looking at that again in the future. Dump some of this. Right, there's my Veil Ice Nova, which I'm just going to bank. I'll put like the Veil item somewhere over here. That's going to be okay. Rings, yeah, that might be some crafting as well. Over here. Yeah, let me put you there. I'll put this over here, but I'm probably just going to vend you at some point. And that's our decoy totem. Let's get rid of that. Okay, these are quest items. We've got to keep this around for a little while longer. Jewelry. Put you here. So, first of all, I am going to go and do some crafting on this. I'm just going to go and use one of these guys. Probably just a rank 1. Does anyone have anything special for a ring specifically? No. You've got a special one for an amulet. And that's it. Otherwise, it's other jewelry. In which case, oh no, you'd have a ring. 1 to 3 maximum energy shield. Cold damage, life regen, physical damage to attack. I don't care about that. So I'm just going to burn this just to get a rare. With 32 maximum life. Very good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to swap out this core ring for sure. And just bank it for now. That's going to be okay. And right, I'm going to keep that belt around. I guess it was over here. Do I just want to make a new category for belts? I may. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. You. What are we going to do with you? Do that. Hell. Put you over here. Doesn't do anything. Nothing special putting you here as far as I know. Just makes it a little easier to keep an eye on things. So we should be able to get up to 3 sockets here. The problem is, I only have 3 jeweler's orbs. 2. Do I want to risk? Yeah. Hey, we got our 3. Very lucky. This is not the way it works. It doesn't add 1 every time. It re-rolls it randomly. But then we also want them to be linked. That's 1 link. Come on, baby. Give me 2 links. Oh, again, that it doesn't just add one every time you use it. It is a random reroll, but it's not too hard to get 2 links over here. Okay, so this is as good as we can get this particular item to be. I could use a bunch of armor scraps on this to increase this up to 20% bonus quality. That'll just give me a little bit more energy shield. I don't think that matters in any way whatsoever. So I'm going to go remove this, put this here. So our minion gems, well, we can put Raging Spirit in there. Actually, I want 3 blues. There we go. Perfect. The color of this, you can get any colored sockets from reforging this, but because this is an energy shield item, it is much more likely to roll blues, therefore it's a lot easier for us to work. So what I can do here is I can put the Raging Spirit in there, and I can put the Raised Zombie, and I can give, where was it? Right over here, minion damage support. This should support both active gems now, which is great. So both of them are going to get the benefit of minion damage support. Later on, if we get another support gem, we will want to have 2 supports and 1 active, but that's not bad. And this is a minion gem as well. Each one of these, including my support gem, is getting +1 levels from this Soul Dome. Excellent. I do want to keep that skeleton thing around. It's still a decent helmet. I'm going to go and just bank it. We got an excess of these helmets, though. But we'll figure something out later on. We can just vend it wherever. That's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Fireball, Raging Spirit, Raised Zombie. Okay, all our skills are in place. So this should help. We got +1 level to this. And now it means that my zombies are also getting the +35% damage, which they weren't before, because they weren't linked before. Look at this, all these cosmetic items. By the way, if you didn't realize, this game is always online, right? Like, I play solo, but it is always online. You can always party up with whatever. I have to go back through my Weaver's Chamber. And I have no zombies. At all, really. They have a blue background now. I wonder why that is. Go ahead, Buckler. Are we interested in that? I mean, at some point, I did talk about, like, replacing my, my shield. But we're going to look for a relatively good one. Current shield's not bad. I do like the freeze protection. Hardly the end of the world, though. These guys are all purpley. What do you have? Otherworldly. I don't even know what that means. Except for being a zombie. Okay, we still have the cap on 5, though. We'll go to this south part, I guess. So we're just looking for Malagero, I think is the name of the minion itself. That's a dead end. Oh, you can go down here. Okay. And we'll get that spike. I think that the critter we call is actually, or kill is actually called Malagero, but it's easy to imagine a situation where it wouldn't be. Just this other thing has it, but I don't think that's the case. Just run down here, sort of furthest from the entrance. I mean, the map generation, the reason I actually got involved in the Path of Exile in the first place is because they're actually posting a fair bit. They posted a video on YouTube that got posted on the Reddit game dev community way back when the game was in super early development, when it looked like something that, you know, anyone in high school could make almost, in a sense. But they posted a video about their map generation, which was really interesting and very, 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 very informative. And so when the game got into alpha, I like wrote them an email. I said, hey, I remember seeing your game dev videos. It's really cool. Not a lot of people knew about the game still then. But I was like, I'd really love to get into the alpha. And that's that. And then I've been sort of playing on and off for ages now. Well, it definitely feels like we're doing more damage than before. Now, part of it is because we just got done with a Veil place where everything had 20% physical resistance. But, you know, with all our gems having the +1, that's good. And, of course, the zombies are stronger. Hey, Weaver's Nest, excellent, which is presumably where we want to go. It's actually in the same zone. This happens sometimes where the doors are in the same zone. It's actually one of the ways that they make it a little harder for a little bit of abuse. Okay. So get skulls for now. When we get a corpse, let's go and pop one for an offering. There we go. Make sure zombies stay up. The spiders do put out a lot of chaos damage, but our minions do have chaos resistance because of one of the traits that we've grabbed. The Weaver. Chaos damage, resist elemental damage, resist chaos. That's fine. There we go. Malagare with spike. We'll look at the strap boots. Grab this. Alloyed spike shield, which reflects damage. We don't care about that at all. And I think we're going to be quite happy to just portal out of here now. We have to return to Lion's Eye Watch because we cleared the opening. So we'll get a little bit of stuff here. What's a reward? Faster casting. Very good support gem. Minion speed, gives them increased movement speed and attack speed, is really good, but isn't what we're necessarily looking for. Concentrated effect, that's the thing that reduces the AoE of something, but increases its damage. Controlled destruction, 100% reduced critical strike chance, but 26% more spell damage. That's cool, I don't remember seeing that. Alright, well, we're not going to be running minion speed in the long run, but in case we don't get the kind of minion support gems that we want, I'm going to grab minion speed for now. Alternatively, I could grab concentrated effect, which is really good when combined with lightning tendrils, because it basically turns you into like, it basically makes your witch have a melee attack that's just lightning. It's quite cool, actually. It's very powerful. But I'm going to grab this in case we happen to not run into sufficient minion support gems going forward. Okay, we got this, we got that. We can use this to unblock the blockage, I suppose. Scroll of Wisdom. You know what? I always have these the other way around. There we go. So let's do it that way. Our boots have great sockets, but we're not using them right now. This is clearly higher up in defense, right? Evasion rating and shield looking compared to the other energy rating. It's got a fair bit of resistance. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do this. Sockets be damned. And I'm just going to sell this. I could keep it as a good low-level item for, like, a future... What are we going to do? Roll another witch in this league? No. We're going to get rid of this. That's going to be fine. I'm going to do that. So this is a quest item that I've got to keep. The minion support gem. I'm not planning on using it. It's just, you know, hopeful backup. Oh, right. I have another minion damage support as well. So that'll be good when we split things up. Right now, it's good that they're all being shared and getting the +1 level, but later on, that'll all get used. So that's good. We're getting set up well for that. I'm going to pop back to Lion's Watch because we will get a reward there for clearing the blockage. I don't remember what it is. Dun, 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 dun. Bestel. That's who we have to do. Gains a passive skill point. Yeah, I seem to remember it's pretty good. It's an easy thing to forget to go back to Act 1 to get this reward, but man, oh man, is it worthwhile. So I'm going to go and I've now unlocked this jewel socket, and if you recall, we got this jewel over here. Now, the physical damage doesn't help us. This won't pass to our minions as far as I know, but the 50 armor will, because right now, again, we are at 70 armor. We have got a 13% damage reduction. If I go right over here and socket that in, and check over here, we now have 120 armor, 21% physical damage reduction. That's quite a bit of a difference. That is very significant. So back to Act 2. Now we are, root of the problem. We're going to bump over to here. And normally the waypoint is right next to the tree roots. So hopefully that's still the case. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, there it is. Right next to the tree roots. So now we can open that up and go into the Vale Ruins. Wonderbar! Very good. And yeah, I probably should install this on SSD if I'm going to record any more than this. I mean, not that the load times are long. I'm just incredibly patient, especially when I'm recording. I'm like, oh god, no one can look at a loading screen. That would be awful. So we got flame-throwing... Oh, they're Vale Arsonists. Thought they were undead. And then we got these weird, like, ancient construct things. I think that's the first time we've met any of these, right? It's probably why there was a load time. Because they had to load in these new models. Let's go and see up here first. Just out of curiosity. Okay, it is a dead end. What are these guys? Vale Fallen. Like big armored dudes. Probably have high armor, which honestly does help defend them against the zombies and the flaming skulls. Not all the flaming skull damage is fire, of course. Only part of it is. Scroll of Wisdom. Let's rush down here. And this act has actually a much more significant boss fight than anything we've seen before. Especially when you get to higher levels, it gets very, very, very challenging. Flaming skulls all over. We're getting cursed all... Oh, hey, hello! Oh, good thing you're pinned in over here. Very good. Tormented Blasphemer. Didn't really drop anything too substantial. And we could have had them drop... Like, we could have seen if they could go and curse more dudes. So as they pass through enemies, they do give them a little modifier, which I think makes them a little more dangerous, but also increases the chance they'll drop something good. But eventually those dudes do disappear, so you need to kill them before they vanish. Otherwise, you don't get your fat loot. So mostly I just target them instantly. Especially with a build like this, which lacks really targeted abilities. And I mean, it's fine when they're solo, because obviously all my minions will attack them. But if it's a group thing, it's very easy that my minions might get distracted and attack something else and not get as much work done. Oh, there we go. We haven't seen an essence in a while. Just me, I'm pretty sure. Muttering Essence of Anger. So precast a bunch of skulls. And go, and pull back. I mean, we could combo the skulls with the faster spell casting, but I don't think that's that helpful. Alright, level up our Veil Summoned Skeleton. Get this, we got a rare Power Ring. I don't care about the maximum mana, but you never know when it might have like a really strong modifier. How's this shield too, by the way? Because we are looking to probably replace this one. Strength. Increased fire damage is interesting. Again, I don't believe that carries over to the minions. But that's actually not the worst item. Yeah, I don't know. I don't tend to like the Power Rings because I don't care about just max mana. It's a little relevant if you start running a lot of spells with reserve stuff. While they do tend to reserve a portion of your mana, you know, like it'll be just like outright 50% of your mana gets reserved to keep this aura going, which means, you know, items that give you more mana I mean, they still give you more mana, but they only give you, you know, the 50% or whatever, but it still might be important. One thing that you can do, if you are planning on running a lot of auras with a lot of reserve, you can get this over here, Eldritch Battery. Your energy shield, I should be paying attention here, your energy shield, instead of protecting your life, quote-unquote, protects your mana, but basically you spend mana from your energy shield first. And what's interesting about that is that spells that reserve a portion of your mana, a percentage of your mana, do not count that energy shield as part of it. So you could reserve 100% of your mana for various auras and buffs and still be able to cast spells via your energy shield. The downside is that I believe mana regen does not, like anything that increases your mana regeneration rate, does not affect your energy shield regeneration rate in any way whatsoever. And you do have to be out of combat or not take damage for 6 seconds for your energy shield to start recharging. So there could still be a bit of difficulty there. Now in practice, I don't think you ever go and reserve 100% of your mana. Hey, can I use essences on flasks? Well, unless this counts as other jewelry, I'm guessing not. I'll go and like burn that. Yeah, I dropped it on the item itself, so ignore that message. I'll try to burn a level 1 on a flask, but I'm willing to bet it doesn't work. Still, if it does, because I think you can get rare flasks. You can get magic flasks, and there's some unique flasks. I think you can get rare ones. Detonate some bodies. Hey, level up. Okay, what's next? I want to get Heart and Soul at some point for survivability. There was more minion stuff up here. Yeah, up here. Minions have 10% increased maximum life. Makes them tougher, but also makes them explode for a lot more damage. So that's good. Can I go through here? No, it's blocked. Okay. And a bunch of gems can now be leveled up. Lovely. I need another zombie. There we go. There's a dead creature. Zombie up. Another grand life flask. I mean, I guess I may as well pick them up. I don't have it. Superior Iron Staff. Let's take a look at it, just in case it happens to have bonuses to spells. That's something staves can have. I mean, I suppose a lot of items can have that. But I think it might be more prevalent on staves. No, yeah, that's crap. I don't even know if we can sell it for the quality things, because it's magic. I'm not sure. Oh well, we'll find out. I'll keep it around for now. Still good on zombies, still good on zombies. I haven't mentioned it yet, but there's some cool support gems that trigger things for you automatically. For example, there's a support gem that will cast a spell automatically, the link spell automatically when you take damage, for example, above a certain threshold. You can no longer cast the active spell directly. You can only cast it by triggering it with damage, which is neat. There we go. Activate that. I don't think I've seen the way out yet, huh? I don't think so. Find a way through the ruins. I mean, it's pretty easy. I'm just killing things along the way. Wow, the XP here is really good. What's the level of the zone? I'm 24. It's level 20. Well, again, I think as long as you're within 5 levels, you get pretty good experience from everything. Can I go through here? No. What about through here? No. Oh, this is really annoying. I think that was a dead end as well. Okay, well, let's go through here and then... Oh, hey, Tora's on the map. Shit. That's the one who will want me to hunt something. It'll probably involve backtracking, although at this point, I'm not that far to completing the level. Okay, south to the south. Well, we'll head in that direction. We've got a tricolor iron mask. Let's grab that to vend. A jeweler's orb. Very nice. You know, it might actually be leading me somewhere where I've already cleared. In fact, it probably is. Still, I'll go around this way first, because it looks like it connects down. But yeah, as far as I know, when you talk to the master, it actually spawns a new group. It's a different kind of quest. Like I said, most quests, you don't have to take the quest before you do it. Ah, poop. But with this one, I think it actually spawns it on demand. Alright, may not worry about it then, because I'm just going to go this way. Oh no, things are weird and freaky. Sorry, Tora, I do have to go and improve you at some point, but... You just keep being inconvenient and sending me in the wrong direction. I'd rather just level up faster. I'll get you in cruel difficulty. Oh, there we go, another chromatic orb. Zombies are good. Let's go and detonate a corpse, give some boosts. Many stairs. Lots of elevation changes, I like that. Ah, there we go, Northern Forest. Boom! Quest complete. We've found our way through here. It is still nighttime. We're still in Act 2, keep in mind. Now we're in a dark forest. I think there's a waypoint in here. Ooh, these guys are cool. Devourer of Evasion. Really? Oh, because he has evasion. He doesn't devour evasion. He's a devourer. With the evasion trait. Okay, gotcha. Kind of like how freedom fighters don't fight freedom. Fight for freedom. Unlike firefighters. Yeah, that's okay. It's just another chromatic, and that takes up a lot of inventory space, and I'm not going to portal right now, because I think there will be a waypoint, and I'll just keep fighting until then. I mean, it's not like my portal scrolls are that precious or anything, but... There's a waypoint. It's weird, it actually showed up in my top left corner here before it showed up properly on the map, which is unexpected. Alright, trigger this. Now I'll just go to town, because whatever. Plus, I don't know if there's going to be a quest reward waiting for us, or mostly just... Oh my god, why is everything dark? Hello. Okay, that was an interesting little lag. Oh, it's my computer freaking out. Is, like, Steam doing an update in the background? Probably. Alright, let's see. Rainbow, rainbow. Let me hold on to that. That's another rainbow item. And another one. Wow, we're getting lots of chromatics. That I'm just going to sell because it's vendor trash. These guys, I might keep around for some crafting here. What am I doing with this? Let me check here. I think this is just going to be considered, yeah, it's just a magic item, so it's just going to do for that, not a quality item. That's okay. These flasks, oh yeah, I'm going to put on these Grand Life flasks. I mean, these were healing mostly enough life. Well, not actually. They wouldn't heal me to the full, so these ones actually will be handy, especially we are going to be getting towards a somewhat scarier boss here. What am I looking for? Jewelry tab. You go there. You are a different type of thing. Oh yes, you're that power ring, which I don't think is that impressive, but we'll leave you there for now. We can make a decision later on. Do this. And I was gonna see, and I don't expect it to work. Can you make this a rare? No. Okay. Didn't think so, but hey, we've tried. Do this, do that. Talk to everyone who's freaking out about stuff. One of them will actually give me, like, I think a continuation quest, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Banish the darkness. I'll work on it. No reward. Yeah, no. Everyone's just freaking out, and that's okay. Oh, Aramir. That's right. She tells me to go talk to him, and he says, go into the ancient pyramid, and I'll be like, I'm working on it, dude. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, we did the labyrinth. Apparently there's an optional side route from the Northern Forest here. Really? Must be another side quest. Let's grab that. Sure. Oh, zombie up. Did I not? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Zombie up. There we go. Do. Kill all the damn monkeys. Where's the side route here? It must be this red thicket. Because I don't think this is the advancement. Yeah, good. We're on the side path. Excellent. Always nice to find the side quests without too much trouble. Oh, drop bears! Plummeting Ursas. We're in Australia. We got drop bears to worry about. Okay. I need another zombie. Thank you very much. These guys feel pretty tough, actually. Like, these are some durable little bears. I don't know if they have a lot of armor or just a lot of hit points. What the deal is. Portal scroll, grab that. We got proper bears. Ooh, a lot of them. Okay. Flaming skulls. Fireball them. They're a little clustered, but... Dun, 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 dun. I'm wondering if I should be grabbing some of these, like, 3-linked war swords for future character stuff. Nah. You know, you gotta fight that habit of just hoarding everything. You just end up spending too much time playing Tetris inventory, both while you're questing, but also with your stash. There'll always be other gear. If it turns out, you know, you accidentally have entered something that was like a 5% improvement over what you had, it's not the end of the world. And you're better off saving 10% more time just running the dungeons faster. At least that's my theory. And I may be completely wrong. Frenzy as kin slain. Oh, wow. Yeah, these places... Apparently these drop bears are all using war swords. Yeah, that is a proper dead end. So, it looks like we have to backtrack over here. And to here. Yes. Alright, these bears are actually going to be quite tough. We know that these bears are tanky, and a bunch of them, including like with the rare mods that they will have on here, will be a wee bit scary. Because I think they cleave as well. That's part of my feeling for why the zombies die so fast here. I'm not sure if that's true. Well, they've got that stomp. I guess it might not be a cleave, but they've got that two-handed stomp thing that they do. Okay. Oh, I don't have charges my Quicksilver. I need a magic Quicksilver. Feels like there should be a way through here. That's odd. It's the map teasing me, because if you look at the map, it looks like you should be able to go through. There we go. Is this even where I want to go? What's over here? Aiden the Frenzied. Well, you died fast. You had mutual buffs for things. Now do you have the Soothing? Anyone else in here? Okay. I mean, it's possible there's no quest for this. For this area. It could be just like an area that happens to have a couple of uniques. Maybe they have a slightly increased drop rate, so maybe you can farm them or maybe you don't. I mean, I wouldn't on this difficulty. Better off to just level up to higher difficulty so you get better loot, but, you know, it's an interesting question. But, I don't know. Feels like this is supposed to have something. I guess I can wiki it, but... Well, at this point, before I spend my time looking at every corner, Dread Thicket. There's an achievement for clearing it, which I probably have. It doesn't look like there's a quest, so... I don't know. I probably have already cleared it once. I guess we're here. We may as well see what's there. Just in case. Maybe the wiki doesn't properly list quests. But I'm starting to think that it actually doesn't have anything. That's dead end. There's this little central area that we're really close to. A few more drop bears. Yeah, I think that's it. Poop. Alright, well, we're close to the entrance, so I guess we'll go through there. We can always come back if it turns out there's supposed to be something. I guess there's a little area down here I technically didn't go through. But, no, it's a straight up dead end. Okay. Let's get out of here. Deal with some monkeys. I feel like I'm short. Oh, there we go. They were all clustered together. I'm like, how come I don't have all my zombies? But I guess when you come through a zone transition, they just spawn literally right on top of another. Whereas normally they have hitboxes. They don't do that. More rares. Well, I realize the last few minutes haven't necessarily been the most exciting, and I apologize for that. But I guess we're going to go ahead and put a cut in this episode. Next episode, we should be leading our way towards the pyramid. Actually, No, not quite there. But we still have that, the apex. This is why you have to finish the bandit quest. I mean, you always want to because you get such a great reward from the bandits. You know, like the 40 extra permanent health, like base health from Oak. But you need to complete it so you can get the apex because you need that to unlock the actual Veil Pyramid. I actually don't know if you can get this far into the plot without finishing the bandits. I mean, presumably you could. Presumably you can do the thing to get rid of the blockage before you deal with the bandits. I assume. I don't know. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we will finish Act 2. Thanks for watching.